been a very long time, but here we are on the GoPro because my Nikon camera died because of the on-off button. It will not turn on and off anymore. You can see it's kind of collapsed in there, and I've been wondering how long it was going to be. It's not a very expensive camera, but it does pretty good. And then I can't believe it, and I'm not going to bother going to a mirror, but I've got, this is my original GoPro that I found in the door panel of of my car, and I just had it in there for some unknown reason. But she's back in action, and I got another one of these coming. I'm just looking forward to having this again. It's pretty good, and GoPro, you got to take the card out and put it in the thing and all the other stuff. So, okay, that's 1 minute of this. I'm just saying that this has been a pretty good camera. It was a display model up at some place, I can't remember, somewhere in Mooresville, and I got to tell you, it did okay. So I'm giving it a thumb sideways, maybe a little bit of thumbs up. But the GoPro is hanging in there. This is amazing technology. I've had this GoPro for, I guess, 6 or 7 years, and we'll be on another video here coming up. Let's talk about the Bonneville. We'll do some finish out Bonneville stuff. Got my, I think I had, it's been a while since I've been here. This stuff here is unbelievably hard to deal with. This is the 3/8 stainless steel line, and I struggled with it for quite a while just to make a couple of little hoses, but it is so worth it. I think I would say get some lighter alloy and do it, but this is at least safe. And here's my work. I came out of here with a little L. I got 2 filters in this now. I'll follow it back down as far as I can. So I had this nice 3/8 filters. These are cheap and it's good insurance. I used the little rubber pieces that came with the filter here, and then I bent this pipe. Whoa, this pipe here was really difficult to deal with, so I had to kind of come out and go back in and then into the fuel pump here, or it's like this. Let's follow the flow. So fuel comes up from the cell in the back, way down under here. I got a filter here going into the fuel pump to protect it. That you really need to do that. You need to keep any particulates out of here. And so fuel going in, inlet, and going outlet there. And I made this hose, and it's very rigid. It's hard to do these complex multi-level bends, and it is just so worth it. Took a long time, had to use my legs and everything else, but anyway, I got the bonnet hinges back in place, and I'm going to follow along where the witness marks are on here, and try to just get this as lined up as I can. Not quite ready to put it on yet. My air conditioning belt's squealing like a banshee from a bad Disney movie, and so I don't know. I'm still contemplating just not doing it. It's pretty tight. It just squeals. Who cares? What do you want air conditioning for anyway? But anyway, when you got this tubing, I've already put it away. You've got to have. Yeah, I've kind of lost track here. I spent a little time away, and I don't really remember where I was. But this, that's the metric tap and die set. Boy, talking about something you hardly ever use, or I do. I guess some guys use those all the time and nothing else. But this is your Eastwood flaring tool, and it does go up to 3/8, and you mount it in your vise, and you put your handle on it, and you can pull around, and you can do multiple flares with the thing. Eric, the car guy, has an old video on this, and I gotta tell you, I gotta give this thing an A. It's in the tool review, but I don't even know if there's a part number on it. It's got to be somewhere. But anyway, whatever it is, guess you can call them and talk about it. And that thing's really worked out well for brake lines and fuel lines. And when it comes to fuel lines, you just got to put a little delicate flare on it. And I like using just something like that. I don't really see a need in making it bubbly. You can do it a little bubbly if you want to. Just a least little touch of a flare, and that'll just protect you from the leakies. And sometimes it goes a little cockeyed making the flares. Just have enough there to just cut some off, and I deal with it. But I like that so much better than that floppy, just all rubber line. And the other thing you get out of it is you end up with a whole bunch of rubber line. So you end up having, you know, more of that. So very good. And I might just call this one a day. She's been out a few times and all that other stuff. So we have everything kind of moved around. Lucy is back here. And I kind of promised more than one person, but one person in particular, that I would, a little moth living in my Spitfire, that I would probably do more about the Jaguar. So let's just end it on the Bonneville, and give me a thumbs up, and hit the like button, and down for a little bit more down there is that little red thing that says subscribe. So go ahead and subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll try to be as interesting as I possibly can. I know that's a challenge.